Hello, everybody, and welcome to another iteration of Frozen Sick with your friends and DM Misha. Um, Last time we managed to go a full 2 days on the boat, I think, and ended day number 5 total of seafaring voyages, or rather, ended the session during day number 5 of the seafaring voyage when a very large fog rolled in and covered the ship and vessel. Everybody did a wisdom saving throw, and only Finton passed his wisdom saving throw. Everybody else was kind of dumbstruck by the sound of melodic singing that was exhuming off the front of the ship. And we're going to pick up with everybody rolling initiative.
Should we all be on the same boat?
Well, some of the people are below decks, but the ones that aren't should be on the same boat.
Okay, I will go over here to this boat. And then roll initiative.
Don't forget to click on your character before you roll.
Nice roll! Not me! Lumiak's ready to rumble!
Better roll it for Steven just in case.
Even.
Steven. War, roll initiative. Jason, roll initiative.
Oh, okay. We are going to initiate.
You can just see in Lumiak, it's like the left shoe just wants to run after the siren and everything else is just like, pretty song! Parrot's just in love.
Squawk! Probably want a siren.
For some reason, it's extremely easy for me to accidentally summon a clone of myself.
You should stop that. Honey, you're not pressing your button. I can hear you talking out there in the living room, but none of it's coming through.
Oh yeah. Sorry. What I was saying was it's extremely easy to accidentally summon a clone of my character, because sometimes I try clicking and dragging it.
Ah. Alright, so first up is Alomiak. You are currently under the spell of the siren, uh, which means that you are susceptible to their suggestions. It is not currently their turn yet, so they can't make one to you. At the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom saving throw to snap out of it, or if you want to, you can try to engage in conversation with it, although it is currently singing.
My headcanon's really weird because when you said currently singing, I could only think of the lo 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 lo. I probably roboted, didn't I?
No,
Nope,
you
you're
didn't.
good.
I heard it.
Oh, okay.
You do not sound like a robot.
Is it just one that we can see?
Currently, yes. Yeah, you can't attack it. It is, you are currently charmed by it, and you do not feel the want to physically assault the siren. You also you also do feel a very strong desire to approach it by any means necessary. Alright, so Olomiak is going to move quickly towards the siren as it lounges on the bow of the ship. Um, its elven features aglow from the green lights that kind of exude from the mist. And they make a beckoning sort of tug, come hither look with their finger. Lomiak's gonna charge, waving arms frantically. I come in, keep pretty noise, I go! And the siren's just singing like, oh, 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 oh. The wheels on the bus go round.
What is bus?
You are allowed to dash if you want to. Okie dokie. Alrighty. So next up we have the siren.
Illumia gets to do another wisdom save, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. You do get to do another wisdom save.
Never mind.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Exactly, GPS warning.
Speaking of warning, it is the siren's turn now, and they are going to. She's just gonna maintain her luring song. She just is gonna continue. Is gonna continue singing. And just her soft, pealing voice is ringing out amongst the sailors. You can see the captain kind of swaying at her wheel, probably about to take a step forward whenever her turn might be. Next up, we have War. War, you two are under the influence of the siren, and feel a strong desire to move towards her as quickly as possible.
Must prevent urge. Have urge to go near siren sound.
Yep.
Should I roll resistance?
So you already rolled a wisdom saving throw when they started their song last time we played, and you failed. So you can roll another one at the end of your turn, but before your turn is over, you still have your movement to go through. And do you really want to go to where she's at?
To where who's at?
The siren.
No. I don't think the siren's a very good place to be.
Unfortunately,
You have no
you don't
choice.
seem to have a choice.
Then why the hell did you ask?
It's not an ask. It's a tell. And also, because you also have a free action to like talk and stuff if you wanted to, but you still have to go towards them.
Can somebody please stop me from moving?
Unfortunately, the only person who did not fail their wisdom saving throw is currently way too far away from you to stop you at all.
Damn it.
And significantly weaker than you.
Significantly.
I mean, Habu can try to smack you while you walk by her.
I mean, even under the siren's charm effects, I do believe that you might feel the urge to attack War, considering neither of you two are very chummy. Alright, War, come on, let's go.
Where the heck am
Do
I
I
supposed
press
to go?
this one?
Not now, Patrick.
So the siren is up here in the upper deck. The only way to get there is where Alomiak is, right next to the staircase. So you could go over to where he is and end your turn if you want to, or you could attempt to push by him with a opposed strength check. You forgot to
I
press
think
your
I'll
button.
go with the former.
Okay, so you go ahead and move your character.
Alright, so I just move over.
Because you're trying to go upstairs. And unfortunately for you, Habu, that means that you won't be able to make an attack of opportunity on them since they didn't leave your attack range.
Aw, man.
Oh yeah, is that it for your turn?
I mean, then I want to make the wisdom save.
Correct. You make it at the end of your turn, which is now.
Let me guess, still a failure?
Still a failure. God. Anyway, Fenton, you're the only one who did not get charmed by this. You see, instead of the beautiful, gorgeous, ethereal creature that is in everybody else's eyes now, you see a gnarled, wizened figure that seems to have a bony, fish-like tail. They're hanging half on, half off the desk. Their head a sunken skull with protruding teeth that are in jagged, opposing positions. You can still hear a beautiful haunting melody spilling from their fleshless lips, but it is not affecting you the way it is clearly everyone around you. What do you do?
Where am I compared to the siren?
So very far away, on the completely opposite side of the boat.
Like how many feet?
Let's see.
10, 20, 30. a long way.
Like 100 feet or more.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 65, 70 feet.
70 feet?
Mhm.
Oh,
Towards
okay.
until you get to the end of the boat, and they're past the end of the boat.
I will actually raise my crossbow at this scary thing and real quick. Get off the boat, we don't want your company. Sorry, no one told you this, but you're not welcome here. There's no more room. Get off, please.
I don't know.
Is there any response?
Hold on. I need to see the range of a crossbow.
120 feet.
80
I thought
feet.
that was a long
80
one.
feet, and then 20 for advantage.
Robot. So yeah, 80.
A light crossbow, 80 feet slash 320.
Yeah, okie dokie.
That's what I was asking.
Alright, so
Okay, shush.
you shout this at the siren across the boat, your voice just barely piping up over their own melodious chords. And you're not sure if they're looking at you or not because their eye sockets are just two sunken holes that you're pretty sure that you see a crab peering out one of. But yeah, the head turns in your direction a little bit.
Pew pew.
All I heard was head. Oh my lord. Sorry. All these freaking automated voices are yelling at me. All I heard was the head turns towards me.
Yes, the head with its twin eyeless pits, um, one of which seems to have a crab living in it, turns slightly towards you, but it does not stop singing and does not leave.
Yep, nope, screw that. And I'll attack. Is there anything that I can tell that would be giving me a disadvantage right now?
Well,
That I would be aware of.
there is sort of a windlass between you and the siren, which gives her partial cover. And also it's still very misty because prior to this starting, they used their fog cloud ability. So you got some mist going on there. So it would be disadvantaged just because of those things.
Okay, so if they're kind of hard to see and I'm just seeing a silhouette, I would move closer until like I can see the features clear, then take the shot. I don't know how close I'd have to be to see the features clear.
So right now you are on an upper level of the deck, as are they. But in order to get closer to them, you would have to go to a lower level of the deck, and you do not have enough movement to then get to a point where you'd be able to see them at all again. I can have you take 2 steps forward to still remain on an upper level and fire if you want to, but um, you don't really have the capabilities of seeing them 100% clearly without
Okay.
forfeiting this turn and using it to fucking try to dash over to close to where they are.
Then I'll take those 2 steps and I'll attack and I roll a 22 to. Oh wait, no, you said disadvantage.
I did.
12 to hit.
Let's see, what was that AC again? I didn't actually load this one and I've got it on my phone right now. Da da da. Oh, that just barely hits.
Woo!
Holy shit, I just had the best idea.
And this is just normal damage, right?
This is just normal damage. You
I
guys
said
I
for
rolled
this
6
campaign,
damage.
6 damage. Okay. They don't have any resistances, right? Well, not physical ones, okay. So that'll put them at 30. Okay. So I just had the greatest idea of how you can roll without being unsafe while you're driving. You know those little poppet thingies that you use for trouble?
Oh yeah. No, I was alright.
Just get one of those and like sticky tape it to your dashboard and just smack it every time you need to roll a d20.
That it would actually be more distracting than the phone. Just very
It's
simplistic, easy to hit D&D Beyond buttons. But not a bad idea. But yeah, I rolled 6 piercing damage.
Okie dokie. You see the bolt strike them thunk in the side of the face, burying itself and tearing off a little bit of the flesh. The bolt dangles there, leaving a gaping hole in the face that does not seem to be bleeding as it continues to sing, even with the crossbow bolt dangling half out of their mouth.
Okay. Now I'm my turn.
Okie dokie. Havu, you're up. And these silly people are blocking you from that wonderful person who you're sure would love to hear all about snakes.
Absolutely, she would love to hear about snake people. So, can Havu, like, try to climb up the steps in front of Alomiak?
Yes, that would be an athletics check.
This will end well.
So you attempt to climb your way up the steps, which are kind of slick with a bit of seawater and mist, and you feel your body sliding off, plop, and you're back on the ground again.
Goes, wait for me! And she tries to, like, stand up as tall as she can to look at the pretty singing lady. But she can't go anywhere else, so she is here now. And then I can do a wisdom save.
Yes, you can.
See how that goes.
Oh,
To
no!
be kidding me, you cleric.
Havu, this lady probably is some kind of beautiful sea snake Yuntai in disguise, and she's probably kinsman of yours. Ah, man, you got so much to talk about with this lady. You can't wait to go up to her.
I know, it's like she's got a tail and everything.
It's perfect. It's wonderful. You will be best friends forever.
She can even charm person to make sure she is friend.
Oh, you're convinced that you are definitely friends already. Alright, next up we've got Steven, who's going to come stumbling out of the galley. Kind of looking around wildly, hearing the song, and seeing everybody else crowded around the staircase. He feels like that is too many people, and he won't be able to get there fast enough. So he's gonna try to make an athletics check to scale the wall here. He's good at that, apparently. He just grabs the edge of the wall and just like hauls himself up there, costing half his movement. So then he has, let's see, he went 1, 2, 3,
Steven, bring
4.
me with you!
Alright, and then he can still get 1, 2, 3 spaces if he dashes. There he goes. There he goes.
And wisdom save for Steven.
Yup. Lomiak, you're up. I'm making my Steven wisdom save. Oh! Steven kind of stops in his tracks, blinking slowly, looking around, seeing the same thing that Fenton can see and going, ah! No! No! No. Lomiak, you're up. Stephen looks horrified.
Side note, I have a ring pop, and I'm very excited about it. And Ollie is very intrigued by the ring pop as well.
No ring pops for Ollie.
He doesn't. I don't think he likes the smell of it, but he just needs to keep smelling it. You don't know what you want, do you?
Lomiak dashes up the stairs and clasps a hand on Stephen's shoulders. Hey, it's okay. She probably pretty by human standards. I introduce, yeah? Turns to look at the lady. This is Stephen. He cute. Just as at Stephen. Oh, man. Oh, okay. This is the siren's turn. She's going to, while still singing, she can do it as a bonus action, climb further up onto the deck, spilling over it to Olomiak, Havu, and Dwar, and all the other people aboard the ship, it looks like. Ah, Supine Grace. Oh, I should probably move the captain too. She dashed this away. She's about there now. Um, she looks like, Supine Grace. And to Stephen and Fenton, it looks like this janky, juddery, the ring-esque thing just like clawing its way up the deck, its long crooked fingernails breaking in places as it scrapes along the wood, pulling itself out of the sea like a slimy hagfish. And Steven is like, oh, Lomiak, I don't think you want to touch that. Just as the siren is going to reach out and attempt to make 2 of their claw attacks. Let's see. Just double checking. Yeah, okay, that doesn't cause you to repeat the saving throws. Okay. Alright.
Like a once and you're good.
I'm sorry, what?
It's like a once and you're good.
No, I'm saying that the siren attacking Olomiak doesn't make him able to take more saving throws. He just gets the one at the end of his turn.
But I thought for Charm Person, if you attack them, it ends the spell.
For Charm Person, it does. This is
Ah.
the siren's
Yeah, I had a feeling
song.
this.
Oh, I thought you said it was Charm. Sorry.
The siren sings a magical melody. Every humanoid and giant within 300 feet of the siren that can hear the song must succeed on a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw, or be charmed until the song ends.
Mm.
And the siren can keep singing as a bonus action on each of their turns. Does a 12 hit an Olomiak?
I don't believe so, but I can't recall.
Me either.
I don't think so. To be honest.
Olomiak catches her hand and starts kissing it vigorously, so that you know what's under that helm, so basically just bonks her hand a bunch of times and mimics kissing noises. Stephen looks like he's about to throw up when he sees you bonking your face against this slimy hand, but all you can see is this beautiful, pristine elven creature smiling at you graciously as she sings melodiously, Olomiak. Pauses kissy noises. Marry us all together! big family resumes. It's like Gomez to a really morbid Morticia. Alright,
I can do that tomorrow.
she's gonna make her second attack. Oh, that's an 18. That hits, right? Oh, I forgot to add the attack modifier to it. Does a 14 hit you actually? Because I forgot to add their +2 to that. Ag! Okay, okay. Too for it. Me sorry. Understandable. Clutches his chest as his coat seems to bleed. Alright, let me roll damage.
Oh.
Plus how much? +2. So that's going to be 14 damage, Alomiak.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, love can do that to you, Alomiak. Love hurts.
Excuse me.
Alrighty, so that's their turn. War, you're up, and
Cool.
look, the staircase is free and clear for you to be able to make your way straight to the lady. You are not pressing your button again.
Once I get to her, I'm gonna straight up bop her with my axe.
But you love her. Why would you try to hit somebody with your axe that you love?
Hey, why you passing me?
Listen, I like clobbering people.
Go ahead and make an opposed strength check, War. As
I want to try to hit him. I don't have a unarmed
Oh.
strike.
Let's see. I don't think you hit him with a 14, but let me look.
Probably not.
So do a strength check.
No, you don't have to. She was trying to hit you. No, you've got 17 armor class. You don't hit him.
Are you trying to attack me?
Yes, I was.
It felt like a soft pat.
Basically. Alright, so, you don't want to attack the siren, basically is what I'm telling you. You are in love with the siren. You want them to be your bestest friend ever in the entire universe, War.
Please join our team. We can be good buddies.
And you want to go as close as possible to her as you can.
And give her a hug.
Buddy, chum, pal, friend, amigo, buddy, chum, pals.
Which is exactly one step more than you've already taken before dashing. Alright, go ahead and repeat your wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom!
Yeah.
So, yep. And as you take that last step forward, you suddenly shudder. The rose-colored glasses, so to say, being lifted from your vision, and what was previously a beautiful elven maiden and/or lord, you know, whatever floats your boat. This siren is pretty genderless. You now see this haggard skeletal thing that looks like it has the skeleton of a fish tail on its bottom half, and its upper half is this knocked, almost corpse-like visage. It currently has a crossbow bolt dangling from its mouth where Finton shot it. Its eyes are two empty, hollow pits that have all manner of sea life squirming about within, and it just has this kind of slimy, hagfish-like texture to its skin.
Though that is very detailed. Well, anyway, looks like it's clobbering time.
On your next turn it is, but that's the end of your turn.
Flip.
Fenton, you're up again.
Okay, roll 20 is refusing to load for me. Let's try on mobile, as crappy as it is on mobile.
Discord, I sent you a screenshot of the boat. You are about 2 steps closer to the siren. Straight ahead. Siren is about 2 steps closer to you.
There is several bodies and a windlass in the way, though.
It's true.
Yeah, and nothing wants to load. Oh, because I don't have 5G, that's why. Freaking great. And oh, we're using my laptop to try to see anything because that's not working. Sorry, technical difficulties.
It's okay.
Shit. Right. Okay. Oh, you were saying that the mast is in the way? I thought you were saying the wind was in the way. And
Windlass. The windlass. This thing right here that hauls up the anchor. You're gonna be cosplaying as a pirate at the Ren Fair in like a week. Come on,
okay.
man.
I don't know every single name on a ship. Sorry.
I'm just teasing.
He has a sailboat with an automatic anchor.
I know somebody who cosplays a
Canoe.
pirate that uses a steamship.
Maybe a canoe.
Um. Mm, 5, 10, 15, 20. If I get to the stair spot right next to Havu, would I have an angle on the siren?
No, you would not until you are up the staircase. Or at least standing right here.
That didn't do anything for me. In relation to Havu.
Standing on
Front
the
of it.
staircase is the only way you'd have a angle on.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. On the staircase directly above Havu.
You said next to Havu, sorry. I misinterpreted.
Yeah, next to, well, I only see one square staircase tile next to Havu.
Okie dokie, yeah, if you were on the staircase tile.
Okay, yeah, I would go to the staircase tile with my bonus action dash and take another shot, since I probably can't get any sort of shot from where I'm at now.
Wait, you get that at second level?
Yeah, I was just looking.
It's like the only thing they get at second level as a.
Yeah, I was just looking at.
Oh, sweet.
Let me make sure I didn't accidentally bump him up to third level to see what I wanted to do, but
I don't play enough
now it doesn't want to
games
load.
to
Oh
argue.
my god.
I'll trust you. If you say
Why
you do
is
that.
4G as slow as 3G when it hasn't been like this for the past 5 years?
Second level cunning action.
You're in Oklahoma? I don't know.
I'm in Louisiana now. I swear, all
Same
these
difference.
no hate, but I swear every time I travel to southern states, I get terrible data service.
The more rural you are, the less towers there are.
Anyways, um, yeah. So cunning action, bonus dodge. Oh, I think it was uncanny dodge is at third level, maybe. I don't
That's probably.
know. Then yeah, I'll dash all the way over there and shoot my crossbow bolt.
Okay, dokie. You do have a war in the way, but you could probably make the shot. You still have some cover because of the people in front of her, but yet if you roll a natural one and making you shoot war.
Is it a straight roll?
It's a straight roll. She just has some added AC because of the bodies in front of her, but it's not disadvantage this time.
Okay.
She's got partial cover, so.
18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
The new Pokemon game even
Oh,
comes with a
wait,
new
does that
gimmick.
trigger my sneak attack now?
Yeah, she's got people within 5 feet of her.
Awesome. So that's going to be 12 piercing damage.
Okie dokie. Total with the sneak attack.
Yep. And as I was scurrying over there, I'd be like, who did I run past anyone?
You
Who did I
are.
run
You
past?
ran past the captain and a couple of
And
people.
Habu.
You're not past Habu yet. You're kind of like. You're probably
Blocking Haver from the stairs.
Yeah, you're like head height for Havu.
And Habu's just like, what are you doing to our friend? If you want to shoot
She's
war,
not a
that's
friend.
fine.
She's tricking you.
Oh.
She's tricking you. Haven't you
Sheesh,
heard of
gosh.
these sirens before? All sailors know about them. At least that's what I've been told.
Do you see her
Right,
tail?
Captain?
Do you see her tail? She is more snake than
Yeah, no, it's a
siren.
bony tail. It's like a skeleton tail. That's not snake-like at all. You have a normal tail.
Skeleton tail sounds a lot like a certain indie franchise.
So, Havu, she doesn't have a skeleton tail. She clearly has a beautiful coral snake tail. Clearly. And Alomiak, she doesn't have a skeleton tail. She clearly has a beautiful goldfish tail. Obviously. And, the captain is like, I've heard of sirens, but there's no way that lovely, beautiful creature is one of them. Oh, she's got the most beautiful dolphin tail I've ever seen in my life.
I'm surrounded by idiots. That's what they're known for, I thought.
Don't make fun of her just because she is thin. Okay, we can give her some food if you think she's too bony.
Never.
I believe that'd be enough for my turn.
Alrighty. Alomiak says, maybe she's just exotic. Don't be rude. Shut up, Pepperman. No one stole wifey wife. Shakes fist. Alright, Fenton. That'll be your turn. Havu, you're up. Man, you really want to get to her.
I do, and you are being very rude. Oh, I'm moving across the sea. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay.
Sailing, sailing, jumping off the railing.
And I'm going to try to get past Finton.
Fenton,
Don't know if Finton will let me.
Fenton, if you don't want to let her, it's opposed strength checks.
I will attempt to stop her. This is gonna
You
go
probably won't
poorly.
succeed.
Oh god, that's a 2.
Oh wow, I rolled a 15.
Yeah, you easily stop Havu. You just kind of, because she is slippery from the mist and the seawater, you just kind of push her back down the stairs a little bit gently with the back of your foot. Like, stop. Stop. Girl, stop.
I like took this shot and I was like able to just like put my hand like straight outward and on her head, like no.
And she's like flailing her arms like,
She probably reaches me actually because I have short halfling arms.
That is true. You can, in fact, attack him if you wish to, Havu. It depends on how you think Havu feels about being denied the chance to go talk snakes with this awesome woman who obviously would totally get you in every way.
Habu just wants to try to push him, like, off here. I guess it would be an attack of just, like, shove off of the steps.
Yes.
Like, everybody is in my way. You need to get off of the steps.
That would be an attack action. Go ahead and you roll a strength. You roll a strength check, Havu, for that, and Finson can roll either a dexterity saving throw or an opposed strength check.
Oh, dex save for all day on this one.
Just beat an 8.
I barely got that with a 9.
Yeah, you wobble for a
Natural
minute.
3 on the die.
You wobble for a minute before slamming your foot down on the steps and resettling. Like, what the fuck, Havu?
Get out of
Yeah,
my
and-
way!
I got a natural 3 on the die for a 9.
Alrighty. Next up,
I'm never
you've
going to
got
get up there.
Steven. And he's
Hold on,
going...
I do a wisdom save.
Oh yeah, that's right, you do. Oh no. She can see her for what she truly is now. The disgusting, gaping eyes. You can just see this really weird kind of albino worm with these little barbels at the head of it, kind of feeling its way out of one nostril, looking around, and then winding back into it, which are these gaping triangles on this skull-like face. The hair is putrid, haggard mess of tangled sea kelp.
You are not Snake! Yeah,
That's what I was
thank you.
saying. Now, don't you feel silly for not believing me? Purposely trying to mock your voice.
You just wait. She has not done anything to me yet. You are the one that is in my way right now, little one. She's going to prepare an action for next round. Knock you off.
Well, if you're gonna if you're gonna attack her, then by all means.
Well, I don't know if I want to attack her. What has she done wrong? All she has done is sing to us.
You see Olomiak standing in tattered threads.
And Olomiak must have tripped.
Anyway, Steven's turn, and since he succeeded his wisdom saving throw, he's going to frantically rush up and attempt to hack at the arms that claw at Olomiak. I'll make attack with his scimitar. That hits, dealing 7 slashing damage, and she hisses sharply, turning her eyes upon Steven. He's like, oh, this was a poor choice that I have made with my life. By the way, she's not looking as great as she used to those of you who can actually see what she really looks like. To Olomiak and the sailors, she just looks still perfectly pristine and wonderful and fantastic and awesome. Olomiak, you're up. The only one who still sees a beautiful, beautiful lady. Oh no, I dropped a sewing needle on the floor and now I can't find it.
I'll get a magnet from your fridge.
Ha! You assume any of those hold magnetic charge any longer. He's going to look over over at Steven in confusion and concern. Steven? Buddy? Why attack wifey wife? But he's not like gonna attack Steven. So instead he's gonna protect the lady. Olomia casually pulls a fedora out of his cloak and places it upon his head. You know it to be true. Look deep within. The heck did that stupid sewing needle go? I'm gonna step on it sometime. It's gonna totally wreck my shit. And okay, any following attacks Lamek is going to intercept or try to. Okie doke. So you're preparing an action to yeet the next person that tries to attack her that you can physically reach, is what I'm hearing. Okie dokie. It is now the siren's turn again, and she was not happy that Steven hit her like that, so the next attacks are going to be directed at him.
Don't forget your wisdom save.
Oh yeah, that's right, Alomiak does need a wisdom save. Oh man, this thing is gonna die, and Alomiak's just gonna be mourning it there. Just like we'll never be able to understand why we denied him his one chance at love. Oh man. Okay. So you're going to try to yeet your wifey? Bear hug. Okay, that's an opposed strength check. Alright, so you see her lunge towards Steven to try to make an attack, and that's going to trigger your held action. So go ahead and make an opposed strength check. And that's plus 0, so straight up 15. Okay, we need to roll again. Oh, yeah. So here's what happens. She lunges towards Steven to try and attack him, and you just, boom, block her arm out of the way and just wrap your arms around her body in a tight bear hug, and you're like, stop fighting, I love you both! And, the creature is shocked, and her song almost falters for a minute, but she manages to hold it in, and she's gonna direct her second attack at you, since her first one was foiled. Oh man, a 4 is not gonna hit you though, so you just think she's hugging you back. It's terrible.
Your two loves are fighting over you, Alomiak.
Lomihack has enough love for everyone. Yes, you see, Stephen Good. Not now, witty what? Not now, wifey. Bad time. Makes kissy noises. Oh god. Okay, that's the end of that one's turn. War. You can see this thing for what it really is now, and you're only one step away from being able to attack it.
I'm going to f it up.
Alright, Lumiak, you've already used your held action, so you will not be able to block these ones.
I'm going to use my great axe and chop this thing in half.
Alright, go ahead and roll an attack.
Are you raging?
Oh god.
Sure, I'll be raging.
Alright, yeah, that's a 24. Go ahead and roll damage. 12 plus 2 is 14. So, Alomiak, here's what happens. You see War raise the shining axe, and it's almost like time stops as it comes down and slices off your beautiful, gorgeous wife's head. Her melodious, song-filled voice is cut off almost immediately as her head sails through the air, beginning to disintegrate slowly into black, brackish water, as does the body in your grasp, until you are left holding nothing but foul-smelling seawater as it drips from your cloak. And everybody's out of initiative. Yes, Patrick?
No need to thank me. I just saved the day and killed your wife.
Sure, hold on a moment.
You know, the normal things.
First it's a dog, now it's his wife.
What else can I kill?
Oh, poor Lomiak.
Oh, please, suck it up.
Oh god. War loses minus 100 reputation with the Alomiak faction. Alomiak is gonna punch War in the knees. You suck up! Okay, Alomiak, go ahead and roll an unarmed attack for me. Because
If
you
it's in
are...
that 20, it needs to be right in that little reflex part where.
Because you're a barbarian and you're proficient with it, so you can deal more than 1 damage. Oh no.
Poor Lomiak.
Oh god.
Bro, really?
So you see the captain and a couple of the other crewmates who'd been climbing out of the rigging and trying to scale the side over here kind of stop in their tracks, shaking their heads, snapping out of it, and just, what the fuck was that?
He was definitely a siren.
Oh, that makes sense. That's why I lost track of so much time, I suppose. Yes, Patrick? No, not right now, I can't. And, oh, suck it up, bucko. Yeah. So as the siren's brackish form disintegrates, the miasma that had been crowding around the ship slowly starts to lift until clear skies are once again visible before you. What would you all like to do?
I would like to go up the steps, but somebody's still in the way.
Oh yeah, I would have gone out of the way. Sorry.
It's okay.
I know, he's such a rude turtle.
Hello, Mia
We
wants
can
to
make
bark
plans.
again.
Try me. I freaking dare you.
If you do, I will cast guidance on you.
I literally anything that is at 17 and under will not hit me.
Steven thinks it's weird that you're bringing up ages in this, but he's gonna reach down. what Susan would want, as he scoops up an armful of rotting seaweed and cuddles it. Oh my god, have you named it? Its name is Susan?
The
You're
siren.
hugging a pile of seaweed. Get your freaking head together.
Steven's going to try to take you by the alarm, Olomiak, and kind of just like pat your back reassuringly and be like, it's okay. It's alright. She's with the ocean now. It's how she would have wanted it.
You still have Steven.
And the Lomiak just yells at War, and you're hugging stupid! Sobs.
Is that supposed to insult me? I literally just saved all of your asses from that wicked creature.
Pulls Steven down with into the seaweed pile for cuddles. Okay. Oh, this is gonna smell terrible. And she is thusly pulled, kind of just sitting there and taking it like a good emotional support, Steven. Someday, when Olomiak gets tired of being the adventurer, he'll just be Steven's clothing and suit of armor when he goes adventuring. Then remembers moisture and cold not good for cold Steven, immediately snaps out of it and bridal carries Steven to the kitchen for warmth. This your fault! At War as he passes. Steven
Bro,
is thusly scooped.
who pissed in your Cheerios?
What is Cheerios? Havu whispers to Olomiak, we can take Turtle down. You let me know when you are ready. Pat pat, slither away.
Bro, are you
You didn't
seriously?
hear that.
Are you seriously defending this dude?
That was a whisper.
These people are seriously defending this dude. Like,
Benton, what are you up to?
I'm actually kind of taking War's side here. It's like, Lomiak, you have to understand, we all saw it by the end of the fight that it was a creepy sea monster that played tricks on people's minds. It was lying to you.
see, like, finally somebody has actually a functioning brain.
And Steven is like, he's not wrong, Olomiak. I saw it too. It had weird skeleton fin tail thing. And, it wasn't cool. Would I lie to you? Turns puppy dog Steven eyes on. Alrighty.
Steven gets advantage because Steven.
Persuasion, persuade. Oh, Steven's got a +4. He might not need it. No, he needed it. It was scary, and it was trying to eat you, man.
Yeah, I literally just saved your butt, and now you're deciding to just be a douche about it.
Hugs Steven again, chokes out. Okay, okay. Maybe she better dead. I will mourn dead ugly wife. Still hate mean turtle though. Can suck eggs. Pat pat Steven.
What?
Uh.
What? Really? Is that your best insult? Bro, you gonna come up with something better than that? That's a really freaking pathetic.
Steven kind of frowns at War and he's like, come on, man, he's in mourning.
Yeah, he's mourning over a dead monster that tried to kill us. There's
I
really
mean-
no defending here.
I mean, you mourned, what was it? A squid? An octopus?
Thing is, that squid was a good friend of mine.
and that
that
monster
thing
was
was
his
a cre-
wife.
Okay, no it wasn't. It was a creature trying to kill us all. Would somebody's wife who actually cared about them try to kill their own husband? Like, nah. Just nah. Like, there's literally no defending here. Get your freaking head together.
Hey, War, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh no.
Again, dude?
Yeah. War, you feel an unflinching urge to go jump in the ocean right now.
Know what? I feel like jumping in the ocean and just swimming around like the turtle-like creature I am.
Am I within, like, am I able to grab his wrist if he starts walking towards the railing?
Yeah, he starts walking
want-
towards the railing. He's
No.
about to jump off. You'll have to make opposing strength checks to stop him.
Now, excuse me while I go join my brethrens.
So go ahead and make a strength roll, War.
Yes, I'm gonna be so surprised if I succeed this.
Yeah, that would be a serious insult to me.
I rolled a 9, by the way.
Both of them 9.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Wait, he rolled a 9?
Yes.
And his other roll was a natural 20. Wait, isn't he raging?
Yes.
So with a natural 20, not only does he go on the water, but you go with him.
Bro, you better get your ass off me, boy. I am not playing these games, man.
Or once you jump into the water with a loud splash with Fenton kind of clinging to you where he'd been trying to stop you, you suddenly realize that you have no idea why you wanted to jump off the boat.
Why the f did I just jump out of the boat?
And it is slowly moving away from you.
And you just hear Havu laughing maniacally.
You know what? I don't even care. This is my natural environment.
It's not Fenton's though, and he's in the water too.
Oh,
Oh well, sucks to suck.
okay, I guess I'll just die.
No.
Because that's basically what that means.
No. What? Can he not swim?
Not as fast as the boat, and there's definitely going to be something in the ocean that could easily kill Fenton when in the water.
Yeah, if you're left.
Not unless I chop it in half.
Alright, calm it down. Okay, so the boat is slowly starting to move away from you. Havu, you see that War took Fenton into the water too with your overzealous command. Do you do anything about this?
I mean, Havu still thinks he's gonna die from the skull crab.
God.
So she's just like, bye! We'll come get you on our way back.
Alomiak, as you're guarding the door over there, you did hear the loud splash, and you hear Havu waving and saying bye. Fenton, do you yell anything or do anything?
Yeah, I'd be like, what the hell? Why did you jump off? I was trying to just grab you. Why did you leave?
I don't know,
Why
I
did you
had a
leave?
sudden-
What the hell's going on?
Oh no.
I don't know. I had a
I'm surrounded
sudden
by
urge
so
to jump
many
off.
Freaking idiots!
Lomiak
I don't know,
is
I
up
just
in
had a
the...
sudden urge to jump off. Like, if you had a sudden urge to jump off, you'd do that as well.
You're fortunate because the captain and crewman hadn't actually gotten back into place yet for to start the boat like really moving, so it's kind of a slow drift right now, honestly. So
Don't
you
worry, I
have
got
some
an idea.
time. So Lomiak runs to the bow of the ship, yelling, "Susan!" And you see in the water War with Fenton clinging to his shell like a very angry limpet.
Don't worry, I got you. Just hop on my shell and I'll try swimming us back to the boat.
And you just see Havu waving.
Like, bon voyage!
Flips off.
Now, turtles only traditionally have 3 or 4 fingers. Which one do you hold up to do that?
I mean, normally, like, if a turtle has like 4 fingers,
Oh
then
no.
it would be
Oh
the
no.
one that's closest to the middle of the hand.
Starts to load crossbow. Stares at War.
Bro. Bro.
Dun 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 dun.
Here, I'll just get us on that lifeboat right there.
Shoots his grappling hook into the water beside Fenton with a rope attached. Leave future soup in the water and we go.
I
I'll
really got
see if
nothing
I
to say
can
to
try
that.
to grab the grappling hook.
Okie dokie. So Fenton, you grab the grappling hook. Go ahead and make a athletics check to climb up it. War, if you want to climb up it too, you need to do that.
Thing is, I'm probably gonna be too heavy.
Oh, never mind. Like, a Lobiak is just gonna drag you up.
Yep, I might be able to just manage to grab the rope with a 3 athletics. I don't know.
I'm
You
just.
don't, so the athletics was for climbing. However, you don't, need to do
Oh yeah, no,
that.
I was trying to just grab the rope. I thought I said.
Um, no, I said to make the athletics check to climb the rope, but you don't need to. After you grab the rope, that 17 strength is gonna drag you and War straight up. And then Havu's apparently gonna cast command again to try to make War release the rope. War, please make another wisdom saving throw.
I mean, I didn't even want to grab the rope though. I just wanted to like grab onto the lifeboat and just get on.
The lifeboat actually isn't in the water right now.
You know, I'd
Right
be
now,
content if somebody just sent down the lifeboat.
I don't think they're gonna do that anyway. Make a wisdom saving throw, War.
Okay.
is there any way to tell for me to tell that any untoward actions are being taken place right now?
Yes, because Havu has to say these things out loud in order for it to take place. Like,
Oh yeah,
opponents are
okay.
completely verbal. She has to point at War and speak the word. So first she told him to jump, then she's telling him to release the rope.
And she's just giggling.
And he fails his second wisdom saving throw, so he lets go of the rope. So Fenton, you fly through the air with that ginormous yank Alomiak did. Please make a dexterity saving throw to land on the deck and not on Alomiak.
Oh god, 8.
Wow. Yeah, okay. Alomiak, make a dexterity saving throw. Alright, you catch Fenton as he barrels into you. Sets Fenton down. Pats him. Reloads crossbow. Do you just hear the captain shouting from back here at the rudder? Can you lot just get the turtle on the boat and stop fucking about so we can get on?
Alright, fine, I'll just
I
swim and follow
agree.
along since you want to be an asshole about it.
You do not have the swimsuit to do that. Sorry, what was that, Fenton?
I agree. If we stop trying to kill maybe the strongest companion that's killed most of the things that could easily destroy us, that would be great.
Wow, finally somebody with a functioning brain. Deja vu.
And then you hear one
At
of
least I know not to attack dogs. You're not out of hot water either.
shoots the crossbow with the rope into the water again, ties it off. Pull self up. You no friend. Walks away.
Whatever.
Alright.
Havu just sits there, like, with her elbows on the side, like, right by where it's tied, staring at War as he's climbing up, and as he gets very close, she goes, I could say it again.
Listen, it's not my. Don't get mad at me. It's not my fault that your. It's not my fault that your wife was like a dead sea hag.
Oh,
Not my wife. Salomiak's wife.
that's so cold.
I know.
And you're very lucky that the captain asked that you come back on the boat so we can continue, or I'd make you jump again.
More like the continuation of my genocide.
Okay then. Moving right along. So War, go ahead and just roll athletics. Get back up on the boat, please. You've been left a rope. So just one more. Okay, a 20. Awesome. Yep, you pull yourself hand over hand back up the boat. No problem. You're back on deck. Everybody's there now. And the captain, once she sees that all of the passengers are finally back on the decks, she's gonna go ahead and give the okay to open full sail again, and off the boat goes. Um, it's about mid-afternoon by this time. How would everybody like to spend the rest of their afternoon? Fenton, what do you do for the rest of your afternoon?
He's probably just gonna stay in his room and just be angry.
Alrighty. You go to the bunkhouse and you climb angrily into a hammock. You roll over with your back to the rest of the room. You just like cross your arms there, angry. At one point, you hear a knock on the door, and if you go to check on it, you'll find a bowl of carrot and turnip soup with some nice crusty bread and butter left for you.
I will take that. Is anyone still outside the door when I would respond to the door relatively quickly, not like right away, like, but in a timely fashion, like,
Whoever,
not to be rude.
yeah, whoever left it is not there. It looks like they just knocked on the door and walked away. But there are other people on the deck, probably other deckhands, possibly more of your compatriots, depending on how they choose to spend their afternoon.
Okay. I will enjoy my meal in room.
Excellent. All right, Havu, how would you like to spend the rest of your day?
Giggling at the memory of War jumping off the boat and falling off the rope. And just kind of listening and being nosy to what everybody else is doing and seeing if they say anything interesting.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20 for me. Just straight up d20.
Now I get the 20.
You hear a rumor. Being circulated amongst the crew that this is perhaps the worst voyage that they have ever been on, and that somebody amongst the crew must be cursed.
certainly
And
ain't
so
me.
Hava will keep spreading that rumor as well. Oh, I heard from so and so from the crow's nest that, and just like keep spreading the rumor and like adding to it. And
Go ahead and roll deception for me.
she's gonna do little ads on, nothing too crazy, but yes, definitely.
Okay. With a 12, considering the rumor has already been spread by other people, people kind of, it's a hit or miss. Some of them are like, ah, yeah, you're right. And some of them are like, I don't know. I didn't see that myself. So it's a hit or miss there. You have to pick your targets. All right, so
It's fun.
you spend the afternoon gossiping. Lomiak, what are you doing? Aw. Lomiak, as you're guarding the basement door, you see Steven draped in like 20 blankets kind of hobble out of the warmth of the kitchen with a bowl of soup for him and what looks like probably a bucket of soup for you, and come over to sit down next to you and hand you your soup bucket and a ladle to eat with.
You mean a ladle to eat?
We don't judge, but Pixie will be disappointed that she doesn't have a label anymore. It's a lovely carrot and turnip soup with a beautiful fragrance, and he says, "Hey, are you all right?" Sniffles quietly, hugs the bucket to his chest and drapes himself over it. Quiet munching and slurping sounds heard as his arms hang at his sides. "I'm fine, just dead inside," he replies. Uh, did a bone crab get you? Stephen asks with some concern. Also, I just realized, did you name the siren wife after the fake scarecrow woman that you fed to the other mimic in the basement? Hafu doesn't count. Only knows one lady name and Hafu doesn't count. Awesome. So all women will be Susan from now on. No, just big fat turtle with no empathy and mean words is fine. Alright, well, she was trying to eat you, but I understand if your feelings, don't care about that because love is weird. Just know that I'm here for you, buddy. And he kind of pats you awkwardly on the back again. Despite you totally kidnapping me and probably helping to get me infected with this, or maybe I already had it, I don't know. This is a pretty crazy ride. Oh, no, this is exactly the wrong thing. I don't know how to talk to people. Havu, help!
Yes, you are doing wonderful, darling.
Oh no, I don't. But they're crying. I'm not doing it right.
Sometimes you need to let the emotions out.
Okay, he is going to go ahead and awkwardly pat you on the top of the head and be like, there, buddy, let it all out. You have a bucket. It'll be fine. I'm here for you. It's okay. The bucket slowly begins to vanish inside the coat. God only knows what happened to the ladle. But excuse me, sorry. He doesn't seem like he's up to talk anymore. There's only a bunch of cruncha and sadness. Stephen will sit awkwardly next to Alomiak for the rest of the afternoon, occasionally offering more terrible, comforting words. And War, what are you doing with your afternoon?
I am just taking in the fact that somebody can feel so depressed about the fact that I killed their wife, which just so happened to be a Dead Sea hag.
Alright, War. Dial in the empathy here, man.
I find that really hard to do, and this is just completely undefendable and kind of really freaking stupid.
Okay. Well, War continues to be a jerk, but is there anything else that you'd like to do for the afternoon that does not involve further harassing poor Lomiak?
Hmm. Uh, Not really.
Okie
I
dokie.
really don't have anything better to do with my life right now.
Okie dokie. So you kind of just sit and kind of grumble to yourself about ungrateful people and maybe I should just let the monster marry him next time and all that fun stuff.
You know, that seems pretty in line with my line of thought.
Alrighty. So, day turns into evening, turns into night. There is a lovely turnip and carrot stew had by all. Completely delicious, but still lacking some Fenton flavor since he's not the one that helped make it. But as we turn from a day to night, can I get, let's see, who hasn't rolled one yet? Or rather, who's the last one? Have you rolled the dice lately for an encounter?
I think I rolled day one.
Well, here on day 6, go ahead and roll again then.
100.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Alright, so the dawn breaks fair and clear, although there is a slight bite to the wind. You are in northerly waters, so it was already pretty cold, but now it's getting positively frigid up here. 6 days into your journey, you are nearing your destination. You'll be there within a few more. The lack of foul weather has actually had the ship make fairly good time since the winds have been with you. So the captain is going to clear her throat and beckon either Finton or Havu over, whichever one that they can see upon the deck currently.
Where in the world is she? Oh, there she is. Hello.
Hi. First off, I want to pre-curse this by letting you know that this is not an invitation for more snake facts, although I do totally appreciate the education that I've already received in that manner. But wanted to let you and your companions know that we might be making landfall a touch earlier than expected, as we've made, despite the many, and I'd like to emphasize, many setbacks. We've been making good time. So instead of 3 days hence, it might be more like a day and a half to two at tops. Uh, just to let you know that.
Wonderful. That was really bad accent right there, but um. Well, you just let us know if you need us to do anything else. We are always here to help.
No, no, I think you've done plenty, just plenty. I think you should relax. I think you should kick back, maybe oh, I don't know, sit quietly and contemplate life.
Oh, I've done that before. It's boring. I'll keep
Right.
going to the gossip. And she
Oh,
walks away.
yeah. Oh, right, right. All right then. So yeah, so that is actually going to be at about like 9, 10 a.m. that she lets you know this. So you've still got pretty much the whole day in front of you. Um, Swinging back around again, Fenton, what would you like to do with your day today?
Uh, kind of avoiding people for the most part. He's gonna go back up to the crow's nest and chill with whoever's up there for a bit.
Alright, it looks like the crow's nest is currently occupied by a young man who's just barely out of his teen years, if that. It's kind of hard to tell. He appears to be a very tall, scrawny looking human, although his ears are slightly more pointed than you would expect from a human. He's kind of sitting there. He's got a little goatee, a curly mustache, and he's holding a spyglass to his eye. He's got a long black kilt and a vest on with a puffy kind of white shirt to go with it, and a beautiful sash and matching headscarf.
Okay. Hello there.
Oh hey, how are you doing?
Could be better. Took an unnecessary dip yesterday after that siren bothered us.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that. It's pretty bad. Uh, I'd probably not want to do that. I prefer to stay on the boat, not get in the water.
Agreed. So, is every sea voyage like this? Because this is insane. How do you deal with it?
No, I can't say it is. I feel like somehow for dramatic effect, someone out there is just pulling the strings to make this as difficult as possible. But I mean, that's Loki for you.
Hmm. Not too familiar with this Loki fella, but sounds like he's a jerk.
Oh yeah, he is a trickster god and a hearth god that's from some of the northern barbarian tribes. I'm really, I think I can trace my heritage back to some of the earlier tribes, so I'm really kind of into that right now. And he shows you this lovely necklace that he has. It looks kind of like an iron anchor, perhaps. It's on a lovely silver chain. I'm going to suffer for this later, aren't I?
Yes.
For those of you unable to understand what's happening here, Rob's making an appearance as what he's going to be at the Ren Fair next week.
Though I've never said that last bit that this character said.
I'm
Not
paraphrasing.
yet.
Hmm?
I'm paraphrasing. Gotta give
I
it some
know.
spice. Can't all be you.
Make me the Todio, that's a new word. The Todio.
Total.
No, that the last time was intentional.
Okay.
The total depiction of someone that doesn't know what they're doing or saying, it feels like.
No.
Anyways, fucking hell. Sorry. Um, okay, interesting. Um, what was your name again?
Roberto.
Fucking. I push him out of the crow's nest.
Alright. um,
I'm joking, I don't
nope.
actually do
Nope.
that.
Dexterity saving
Rob,
throw for Roberto.
Rob the player pushes him out of the crow's nest.
He fails his dexterity saving throw and plummets to the deck below. His neck snaps, and he forever loses his dreams of being the first pirate to channel the spirit of Loki within him to be the best trickster pirate god there ever was. Goodbye.
What did he roll?
Rolled a 10. Goodbye, Roberto.
I can't with
nobody
you.
seems to notice because he just turns into mist on the deck and floats away.
I can't with you.
This feels familiar because we used to do this to Steve when we sailed on the Mist Cutter when we were RPing as pirates in Warcraft. This is how we killed Steve. One of the many
Pushed.
times we killed Steve.
Oh my god! You killed Steve! You bastards!
Yes, actually, he was our Kenny. His name was Steve. He cursed a lot. Like, that's the only language he knew, was cursing at everyone and everything. And he was an
Wonder
asshole.
why!
He was just an asshole. And every time we had a sea voyage, he would die in some new and inventive way. And if he didn't die, the crew was cursed. And he would always be back by the next time.
Oh yeah, I broke the curse.
No, he's dead now. Bye, Roberto.
Yeah, no. No, yeah, killing Roberto breaks the curse on the ship that made this the worst voyage ever.
Yep, it's just clear skies and happy days after this. You see doves bearing olive branches flying across the sky. It's great. No, but backtracking there, rewinding, because Finton is just living this in his mind for some reason. His player is anyway. So Roberto is like, yeah, my name is Roberto. What's your name?
My name's Fenton. Yeah.
Well, Fenton, if you want to share the crow's nest for a while, I won't be opposed. I'm a long haul crow's nest driver, so I can use the company. You're gonna kill me, aren't you? Anywho, Fenton, you spend the morning in the crow's nest with Roberto, trading stories of weird places he's visited, like this one island called Oklahoma. Apparently, it was nothing but flat, stubby trees and very rude, very rude people who lived there. And yeah, he's got a million of them. Lots of stories. It's very interesting. War. How would you like to spend your day? War.
Must have got hit in the head by Roberto when he fell out. Crow's
Yeah.
nest.
How would you like to spend your day? This is a new day, new dawn. How would you like to spend it?
Like to spend it. I think I'd like to spend it at the just just hanging out at the top of the ship.
So you're gonna try to climb into the crow's nest, which is already occupied
No,
by
I
two.
mean no, I mean like the I mean like the I mean like the main floor, the one above this one.
Okay, so that the front of the ship. So you go and you kind of perch up there, Titanic style, King of the World, all that fun stuff, and just you're just chilling there watching the ocean, or
Um, pretty much. I just decide to sit here and relax a bit.
all right. As you sit there and relax, you look at the waters below, and you note a couple of times where you see like a couple of schools of fish passing under the boat. You think you maybe saw a dolphin at one point. There was definitely what looked like a single orca whale in the distance at one point, but it vanished beneath the waters before the ship got close enough for you to actually see if that's what it was. Um, so yeah, you spent a pretty relaxing morning and afternoon up there. Hafu, what would you like to do with your day?
So she was gossiping, and then she saw War go up to the front of the boat, and so she's going to avoid the front of the boat. And she saw Finton climb the crow's nest, and she went, I'm not going up there. And so she's going to come over, and she's going to sit next to Alomiak and Steven, and be nosy and be like, so why are we sitting here?
I'm sitting here because Lomiak's sitting here, says Stephen, who's piled with like 10 blankets and still shivering the fuck up. Mimic downstairs, still hungry. Not sure how kill yet. He jerks a thumb over his shoulder, sighing sadly. He sounds utterly defeated.
Oh, what? Habu gets up and goes, I can help. And she goes over and goes, War! Would you like to beat up something in the basement? What is the basement called of a boat?
The hold.
The hold. I like basement better.
So, War, you hear Havu calling to you. She's asking if you want to go beat up something in the hold.
I mean, where's said thing to beat up?
In the hold.
Okay.
Okay.
I like violence.
I know. I do too.
Alright.
And she comes back over and goes, What will go down? And smiles innocently at Alomiak.
Just whatever the thing is to beat up, I just let me at it.
He's down there, good luck.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Alomiak says nothing, just pulls his hood down and scoots both himself and Steven over. And Steven's like, are you guys sure this is a good idea? Or...
Wait a minute. I think I see what's going on here. You're trying to trap me in the basement.
It would have been a smart idea to do day one. But no, there's actually something down there.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I didn't see it. Olomiak said it's down there.
Can I roll insight?
Sure, go for it.
Yep.
Well, she doesn't seem to be lying.
Wait, hold up. Which one of them was it?
Havu's the one who told you there was something in the basement, and she doesn't
No,
seem
I
to be
mean,
lying.
which one of the two numbers is it?
It's the 5. You don't have advantage on this.
I don't know.
With a 5 insight, she does not appear to be lying.
I think you're lying, but just to be safe, I think I'm not gonna do that.
Well, then, Olomiak, I don't know what we're going to do about that mimic.
Maybe if we all went down together, we could fight it? Did you tell Fenton yet? Says Steven.
Havu looked all the way up at the crow's nest and go, Fenton! Yeah, he's not responding to me. I think he's angry at me for some reason.
I'll see if he responds to me.
And I could make him jump, but that might hurt him. Then I have to waste another spell to heal him.
Olomiak's statement, kind of concerns Steven. I mentioned in kitchen, but not sure who all there. Maybe I just feed myself to it. Kill from inside. Olomiak sighs. I'd rather you didn't do that. That would be not great at all, says Steven, very concerned. Then he just calls up the crow's nest. Fenton?
Maybe slyly, I'll peek to see if they're all together, and if they are, I'm gonna pretend I still can't hear them.
Fenton, we really need your help.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, I guess I could use the spell again on the turtle and tell him to go down the steps.
I mean, I guess
Well, are you just gonna keep manipulating me into doing crap?
And Steven rolls up his proverbial blanket sleeves, of which it is voluminous, and heads to the door.
What door?
This door. The door downstairs to the hold.
And Olomiak.
Also, Fenton, after a moment, was like, I guess they need me for something. If they're really calling my name that much, I'll talk to you later. And then head down.
Oh, alright. Well, see you later, buddy.
Pushes him out of the crow's nest again, just for good measure.
Makes another dexterity saving throw. Same one. Dies. Just killing yourself.
Just keep going up the mountain every time. Just keeps going up the mountain. Keeps falling out of the crow's nest just over and over again.
Okay. He's not gonna let Steven near the barrel. Okay. So Havu, Steven, and Olomiak are going down the stairs to the hold where there is a mimic, supposedly. Or you see them do this, and Fenton, you're climbing down from the crow's nest as they go downstairs. What would you two like to do?
I'd like to see if they're actually not lying.
Okay. Well, you already rolled an insight check, and you rolled a 5. So they didn't seem like they were lying to you.
And plus they actually went down there themselves.
Mm-hmm. So are you gonna go too, or?
Sure, I'll just follow behind at a distance, and in case something happens, then murdering time.
Alright, so you head down the stairs, and Vincent, you hit the deck at about the same time as War is starting to head down the doorway. What would you like to do?
So what's going on? To war.
Yes.
What's
Gotcha.
going on? Why were they calling me down here?
Pretty sure they think there's a mimic down here or something.
In a minute, baby.
That's a new one. Does the captain know about it? Like, I'll help deal with it, but I'm sure they would like to know about it.
Alomiak said
I mean,
they were BRB in real life, but they would probably call back up the stairs. Captain, no.
No, as in no, Captain? Yes, there is.
Why Pepper Man be difficult?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You speak with that pattern. Yeah, that pattern of speech. Okay. Alright, I'll head down there with you guys.
Alrighty, so you guys troop down the stairs through a okay, through a small common area that looks like lookouts used to catch a nap every now and then, with a little table set up with some cards. And Alomiak leads the way to the hold, opening the door, but kind of pushing Steven back behind it. Just their player has stated they would not let Steven near the barrel. They're just opening it a crack and kind of pointing. It's right there. And he points to a bunch of barrels.
Which one?
They just look like barrels, Hobbit.
I see. Well, not really. I see barrels, but I don't know which one it is.
It's that one right there. You see?
Can you throw something at it to show us?
And Olomiak's going to
Oh,
hmm?
when Havu suggested, like, if you want to throw something, you can use this, and hands him a dagger.
Hmm.
I was thinking chalk, but dagger would work.
Well, aren't we trying to kill this? You know, monsters apparently were the ship's bodyguards.
Oh,
We should ask for more payment. That's what we should do.
I don't
welcome
think
back.
we're getting paid to go into the boat.
Olomiak,
Well, we should by now.
Olomiak, your group is telling you to throw something at the barrels to see which one's the mimic.
And Finton gave you a dagger.
Lomiak is gonna just point at it. I think rat in that barrel, he says loudly. But I thought we were looking for a mimic, whispers Steven.
I don't see a rat.
Sighs. Face palms abruptly. Steven's gonna try to scooch by him to see if he can figure out which barrel it is.
Yeah, Habu's gonna help yank Steven back. No. You stay back here.
But, alright. Second box of naked Pop-Tarts I've opened, and sad. So very dry. We need to
Oh.
send Sive some real Pop-Tarts. Can we
Do you
just...
have like a glass of milk to go with it or something? Milk, some icing.
We need to send them milk and real Pop-Tarts.
Ugh.
I would send, but I have no money.
Check to make sure it's not one of them, like, you get the naked Pop-Tarts, you win $1 million things.
That'd be pretty lame. We get our grossest Pop Tarts. Here's the compensation prize.
Yeah, even $1 million could not compensate for the sadness of having to eat a Pop-Tart without frosting. Especially more than once.
You have to call them and be like, I deserve free Pop-Tarts for life for this, thanks. Alright, Habu's gonna chuck a sacred flame over towards the barrels.
Okay. One moment. Which barrel are you aiming at?
Okay, so which ones did Lomiak point to? Like all of these?
You had to point it out just the one. And
You know, are these the ones that Alomiak was pointing at?
these ones right here would have been the ones possibly
Like-
just the very first barrel.
So like, I was trying to draw an A, and that did not go where I wanted it. Stop moving! I'm trying to draw letters, and the map keeps moving. Okay. A, B, C, D. Why did B move? Why did C move? Why are they moving? Don't move. Go back. D. D. That's weird. Are they moving for you? They're moving for me. I am for B. Everything's moving. I don't get it. I give up with the letters.
He pointed at the first barrel, Havu.
Okay, then I pointed out the one, and then I sacred flamed that one.
Okie dokie. Alright, go ahead. Oh, you already did it. Okay. So, 5 radiant damage. So you lash out with the lash out with the sacred flame, and you ignite one of the barrels, and it roars into life. The lid of it cracking open to reveal a drooling maw of teeth and eyes as the mimic reveals itself and proceeds to lash out with one cytopod to try and wrap it around Alomiak, because that's the thing that's first in his view, and yank it towards him. That's going to be a 19 to hit Alomiak. Cool. And it's going to forego damage just to be able to drag you back to it. So it is going to yank you until you are half in, half out of its maw. And you see Olomiak hanging out of the barrel's mouth, just like an hors d'oeuvre about to be swallowed. And that is where we're going to stop for the evening.
Mm. That thing looks really freaking weird.
Yeah, barrel mimic. So thank you out there to anybody who's been watching tonight. Apologies for my lackluster performance. If you noticed it, my brain hurts right now. But we appreciate you watching. You can tune in tomorrow for Icewind Dale, although it'll probably be a little bit later in the day because I gotta take a puppy to a doctor's appointment. So yeah. And you can see us Friday for Dragons, also maybe Dungeons, and Sunday for Stratty Daddy Sundays. Um, which also might be slightly later than usual, at least for the first session, because I will be preparing to go on a trip next week to Busch Gardens, and I'm gonna ride roller coasters. That's gonna be lots of fun. So
Yeah, we is going to be having a blast.
yeah, so except for the Friday session of next week, y'all won't see me. But yeah, we appreciate you watching from those of us here at Frozen Sick. Good night. Don't let the barrels bite.
I guess.
Okay, we love you. Good night.
Wait, hold up.
Hey.
Also, make sure that your wife isn't a Dead Sea hag.
Unless you're into that, obviously. Okay, good night.